I'm in Bismarck, North Dakota, in St. Mary's Cemetery. Why am I here? I just find it relaxing here, especially in the evenings. I actually used to cut through this cemetery in junior high walking home after school. But anyways, you guys have sent in some questions, and I'm going to answer some questions for you. I'm sorry that I can't answer all of your questions.
First question.
What kind of music do you like? Well, the first group that I really started liking was Stone Temple Pilots. They came out with their first big hit when I was in the 7th grade, and they used to play the TV commercial for that. The song is Plush. If you're a young teenager and you're not familiar with it, search it on YouTube. But when I heard that, I thought it was about the best thing that I heard in terms of music, at least up to that point. Lately, though, I've been listening to Morrissey a lot. Morrissey was big in the 80s, kind of before my time. So I didn't really know about him until he kind of made a comeback in 2004 and they started playing some of his songs on the radio. And then I heard him, I said, hey, this guy's pretty good. So lately I've been listening to a lot of Morrissey. What is your favorite photo from a modeling shoot? I've been modeling for about 7 years. I've just taken the past half a year off. But I've been modeling for so long. I've done so many photo shoots and even big jobs that it's really hard to say. I don't really care that much anymore. What I enjoy more is just kind of snapshots from my life of me and my friends hanging out, doing fun stuff that I like to do. I guess if I had to pick one from a modeling shoot, it would be this particular photo here. People seem to like this one, but other people's favorite is probably this one of me sitting back in the chair. Why did I take time off from modeling? Really just because I wanted to pursue some other things. I have another business, a video production company business that I have going, and I needed a break. It got to the point where I've done so many jobs, and a lot of big jobs too, that I don't really care as much anymore. I feel like if I book another big campaign or get in another magazine or end up on another billboard, it's really not going to make me that much happier in life. I just kind of want to focus on other things right now, and I'm very happy in life. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm not saying I'm totally done with modeling. I'm sure I'll do some more in the future. It's just right now, for the past half a year, I've wanted to focus on some other stuff. I've wanted to focus on directing and video production.
How does being on TV compare with making YouTube videos?
Every time I'm on TV, I just hope people go and follow me on YouTube or something like that. Because on YouTube, I have the freedom to kind of do what I want. Whereas if I'm on TV, let's say I'm on a talk show, which I occasionally appear on some talk shows, but there's a set format and there's a time limit, and usually you have to tell funny stories, and it's almost like doing a comedy act. There's a lot of pressure, you got to go out and perform kind of. I can't just speak to people openly and honestly the way I'm doing right now. So I'm glad that people have been following me on YouTube, where I can't really say I'm not censored on YouTube, because I am. I did a short film called Sexual Understanding, and it was marked age restricted, which means that to see it, basically, you have to have a YouTube account and be signed into that YouTube account because they don't want minors seeing it. I don't think it's that bad. And also, I was thinking about doing some videos, and one of them has some violent scenes in it. Kind of like a horror type comedy. It has elements of that, but it'd be kind of cute and funny, but also bloody. And I was thinking, I don't know, am I going to get in trouble for this? So I can't really say I'm uncensored on YouTube, because unfortunately I do feel pressure, and I do feel like there's a lot of things that I can't do. Not that I work dirty. I feel like just about everything I've done is all ages friendly. You won't see any videos that I've done that have bad language or anything like that in them. But at least on the internet, on my own website, I can kind of do what I want. Not that I'm trying to get all crazy, but occasionally, with my brand of humor or just my particular tastes in art, it might not be kosher with the powers that be at some of these other companies. What is your workout routine? So right now I'm working out, but it's just to be kind of healthy. I do some weightlifting and I do some walking. I know walking sounds like kind of a sissy type of thing, but it's actually one of the best exercises there is, because you walk off body fat, it's not so hard that you burn off muscle, And it's just a great way to relax and also just kind of think about things. I go for walks and I get a lot of inspiration and come up with a lot of ideas for my videos and my other stuff that I do. I get some good thinking done. What kind of movies do you watch? I really like action movies, especially from the 80s and early 90s. That's kind of what I grew up on. In fact, that's kind of the reason I wanted to become an actor. And I used to watch those movies. Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger. To me, those were like the guys where in any movie they came out with, I would watch it. And it was a real inspiration to me. But then as I got older and started my career in the entertainment industry, those type of movies were kind of out of fashion. They don't make that kind of stuff anymore. I think maybe I just came around at the wrong time, but I ended up doing other stuff and I'm happy, so it's all okay.
Do you enjoy television?
I really don't watch television anymore because I find it boring. I almost watch YouTube exclusively, just because I think what average people are doing is a lot more interesting. I like to get a different view and a different perspective on things other than what big media companies want to tell me, or it seems like on TV they've just been showing us the same thing over and over and over again. What is Lindsay Lohan like? What they're referring to is a photo shoot I did a few years back with Lindsay Lohan. They hired me to do a shoot with her for Harper's Bazaar magazine, and they hired me because they needed a guy that looks like Superman. They auditioned over 1,000 guys. They ended up choosing me, and then I ended up shooting with her for 2 days, posing as all these different superheroes. The main one that I was hired to be was Superman. To me, she was great. Well, I hope that you're happy with these questions that I answered for you. Maybe we'll do it again sometime if you guys have liked this video. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate your guys' support.